So I have a pretty cool story for you guys about playing a show back in 2011 at the Sports Page. I think it was in downtown Melbourne here in Florida. It's about 25, 35 minutes from my house. And Boo Clan, which was the group that Grant and I were in at the time, still are, but not actively at the moment. But yeah, we were set to play a show. It was the Medicine Bag Tour. So ABK was obviously going to be the headliner, which was awesome. I was super stoked about finally getting a chance to meet the guy. And A&B, Axe Murder Boys, was slated to play. I believe at the time when we were booked, Kung Fu Vampire was slated as well. Anyways, we got to the day of the shoot. Grant and I and a bunch of our friends spent the day at the beach in Melbourne just getting fucking trashed. Me and Grant were still heavily into that spice, that legal weed stuff at the time. I think it was called K2. It was called something weird. I'm not sure if it was K2 or not, but we were just smoking too much of that shit at the time. But we were into it. So we spent the whole day at the beach getting fucking fried in the sun, obviously, because this is the middle of March in Florida. It's not super hot, but the fucking sun is absolutely unforgiving nonetheless. But again, I digress. So we finally go to the venue. It's a bar called the Sports Page in the strip mall. Really old place, but pretty cool. It's not a huge spot, but it has a nice little stage and has some pretty good acoustics considering. And so we meet some of the local bands opening up, and people who we've seen before, like Razor's Edge, Random 45. I can't remember if 6 Feet South was there or not. I think they were supposed to play and they canceled. Maybe, I can't remember for sure. This was fucking 11 years ago. But anyways, we went backstage to get ready because we had to put the makeup on and shit. And, put the trench coats on, the makeup, the top hat, and that fucking sucks when you're sunburned. But again, I digress. Finally, ABK and his group rolls through. So we got to meet ABK and Bonez Dubb, and which was cool as hell. It was kind of a miniature out-of-body experience because these are not so much Bonez Dubb at the time because I wasn't super familiar with Axe Murder Boys, but ABK I've been listening to for a long time at that point. So that was kind of like a holy shit moment for me. You know what I mean? So we're backstage. And I'm talking to ABK, and me and Grant are still lighting up this legal weed stuff that we have, and we're smoking with Bonez Dubb. He's into it. He's taking toke after toke with us. And we told him what it was and stuff. He wasn't like, we didn't say it was weed and give him that. He knew what it was, and he was cool. Really chill guy, very nice guy. And I remember just being behind the venue in the alleyway thing behind the place, and I'm still smoking this stuff, puff after puff. And I think by this point Bones had walked away to go check out the venue, and Grant was back inside in the kitchen area putting on his getup, and I was just outside rambling about shit because I'm lit. Okay, I'm lit, and ABK's just staring at me, and I'm talking. He's nodding his head, he's being polite, he's being nice as hell, he's talking back to me and stuff, but I'm just like, I am rambling. I'm stoned. I'm 23, 24 years old in fucking hilarious ghost makeup in the back of this alley smoking synthetic weed. I'm offering it to ABK. He's like, nah, I'm good. I think he was smoking a blunt of the real stuff, which I don't blame him because he was older than us at the time, obviously, so he knew better than to smoke the synthetic shit in the first place. But anyways, we all go back into the venue. It's time for our set. Well, I think we did a pretty good 15-minute set or so. The audience seemed to dig it from what we could see. But then again, we're fucking lit on stage. So anyways, we noticed that Otis never showed up. Bones was like, yeah, he was taking care of something back in Michigan or something like that. And we just brushed it off. It wasn't none of our business. We just knew that he wasn't going to be there. So Bones was just going to MC and A&B wasn't going to play, which was fine. And then we found out that Kung Fu Vampire wasn't there because I think his son was being born or something at the time, so he couldn't make the show. I'm not sure if he was ever actually booked and they were just saying he was booked or what happened with that, but he wasn't there. So that was kind of, I was looking forward to hanging out with that guy and hoping to smoke with him and stuff, but that didn't work out. But anyways, I digress. So then Razor's Edge does their set, and I think Random 45 does their thing. Whoever else local was playing did their stuff, obviously. Bones is emceeing, and then he introduces ABK. ABK goes to start a set. Me and Grant are in the crowd now with our friends. We're still in makeup. I have my camera out, filming, and ABK is doing a hell of a job. This is my third or fourth time seeing him in concert, and this is the first time first and only time we ever were on the bill with him for a show, which was fucking awesome to us at the time. And 10 minutes into his show, he's in between songs, and he's like, "Are you guys having a good time?" And the crowd's like, "Yes." And he's like, "I would too if y'all put them cameras away." And he points directly at my camera and then some lady's camera behind me.
Y'all having a good time tonight? I would too if y'all put them cameras away.
And then, I instantly put my camera to the ground just to be respectful. I'm like, I don't want to piss anybody off. And you hear him go, "Thank you." And it was just a funny experience. It was cool, though. I have no hard feelings about it. I don't think he was being an asshole or anything. He was just, they don't like you recording their shows, which is fucking fine. I get it. But funny nonetheless, because he knew who we were. He saw me in the makeup, and he's still like, "Put the cameras away." But no hard feelings. Funny stuff. He was cool after the show. All good. So yeah, figured you might like that funny story about ABK, Bonez Dubb, Boot Clan, and synthetic weed from 2011, which was somehow 11 fucking years ago at the time that I'm recording this video. Insane. Insane. Yeah, so if you liked this video and want to hear more, give this video a like, share it with your friends, and be sure to subscribe to the channel. I'm going to be doing a lot more of these, stories from the shows we played in the past, Boot Clan stories, behind the scenes stuff, behind the scenes content videos. Probably going to remaster some of our old songs, put them on here. A lot of my old solo stuff will be here, like the B-Rad stuff. Any upcoming material, if I ever do any, will be here. And yeah, this is kind of the Boo Radley hub. So yeah, I'll leave links to the full sports page video that we have in the description. So if you want to check that out to kind of go alongside this funny video, you'll have that to watch as well. Thanks for watching.